This is the Lance Whitaker Voice in Motion YouTube channel, home of comprehensive Caribbean horse racing coverage and more. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.
This is Lance at the Track, covering top stories in the sport of kings. Main stories coming up in this week's show. The combination of trainer Anthony Nunes, jockey Linton Stedman and owner Stephen Narayan Singh reuniting for Caymanas Park's success in Jamaica, where jockey Tevin Foster bosses Saturday's joint richest race for champion trainer Jason Lacosta. In Barbados, the Derby-winning champion filly Nostradasa set to open her 2026 season this weekend to test her Sandy Lane Gold Cup prospects. Barbadian trainer Savage Joseph Jr. opens his stakes winning account for the new year with this $125,000 triumph at Tampa Bay Downs in Florida. And veteran Jamaican jockey Trevor Simpson, still going at 56 years old, records a massive upset win at Aqueduct in New York. Plus the usual statistical update on Caribbean victories overseas. Our opening story coming from Jamaica. No major trophy or cup races on Saturday's card. Let's check in on the day's richest events, the second and third races. Starting with the second, a maiden special weight race for native bred and imported 3-year-olds over 5 furlongs. Number 2, Exceeding Beyond, is the favourite, one of 4 first-timers in the 7-horse field. Jockey Delroy Bahari coming off a good win in the Die Job Sprint on the 2025 season-closing meet on the 27th of December aboard the Colt. It's 9-1 on the 9-horse Dash All Day. Linton Stedman aboard. For top trainer Anthony Nunes, who he has won 2 classics for in the past. Nunes' US import Exceeding Beyond, the top choice in the betting at 1-2. The 6-5 second favourite in post position 4, Mulligan Man, Kevin Burnside, picks up the race call.
On that lead, Exceeding Beyond, just in front of Mulligan Man, pressing home an attack, just right down behind them. That's Blythewood coming in the mix. Just behind them, that is Dash All Day. Then comes Infinity Star, Community Race, and Honey Brown racing at the back. The three spread right across the track, and it is Mulligan Man pointing on that lead, but fighting back against in the middle. That is Exceeding Beyond, right against the rail. Dash All Day, a good-looking race coming to the furlong pole, and it is now Dash All Day pointing on that lead. Exceeding Beyond trying to fight back. It's Dash All Day still out there. That's Mulligan Man. Dash All Day in front. Exceeding Beyond coming back for more. Dash All Day hanging on, and Dash All Day goes on to beat Exceeding Beyond.
One of Caymanas Park's most efficient riders, Linton Stedman, uses Dash All Day to outgun his more fancied stablemate in a lively finish. And Nunes 1-2. Jockey Stedman reunited with a combination of the 3-time champion trainer and TNT owner Stephen Narayan Singh, a former champion owner in Jamaica and Barbados, who Stedman rode Nunes Classic winners for in 2016 and 2018, Big Daddy Cool and Fayrouz. Also a nostalgic moment this for Jockey Stedman, who had ridden Dash All Day's mom, Run All Day, also for Nunes and Narayan Singh, to several wins in her racing career, including the 2017 Hotline Stakes. Dash All Day at 9-1 odds gets the upset win for former champion groom Tafara Wright in the maiden special weight second race by a neck over the favourite Exceeding Beyond. The winning time for 5 furlongs, 1 minute 1.75 seconds. Like the second race, the third also with a 1.05 million Jamaican dollar purse and also a main special weight for 3-year-olds, but this one for native breds only. Here's how that one went with Brian Rickman on commentary.
They arrive at the final 3. Mopai continues to stride out strongly with that lead, just about 3 lengths in front. Being ridden along, that's Bigger Boss now asked to close the gap at the 5/16. My friend Mickey is further back. Just in behind those London Spirit, Forget Brilliant Boy Needing a Miracle as Mopai turns into the lane. Here is Bigger Boss now churning up against the rail. It is Mopai drifting off a true line. Bigger Boss now looks to snatch the lead and Bigger Boss goes on. Inside the final furlong, it is a Bigger Boss and a terrific Tevin Foster who chart the course. Mopai continues to fight on the outside. London Spirit making very late gains, but Bigger Boss has a 2.5 length lead and will hold most of it to the wire. Bigger Boss wins.
Bigger Boss, a full brother to the 2023 Gold Cup winner She's My Destiny, rebounds from a 4th place finish in last month's Wayne DaCosta Jamaica 2-year-old stakes to land a pretty straightforward victory for jockey Tevin Foster. 1 of 3 wins on the afternoon for the 31-year-old jock, who also scored with American Aviator in the 9th race and Laurie in the 10th, to share the day's riding honours with apprentice Jaheim Anderson, both riding triples. Owned by Von White, Carlton Watson and Liz DaCosta, Bigger Boss scores by a length and 3/4 as a 7-5 favourite in Saturday's main special weight 3rd race over London Spirit in a 1-2 finish for champion trainer Jason DaCosta, who has enjoyed a pretty solid week in the USA as well. 2 wins at Mahoning Valley and a victory as an owner at Charlestown. The winning time for 7 furlongs, 1:27.75. The most exciting horse in Barbados, Nostradasa, returns to the Garrison Savannah this weekend in a tune-up for the month-end Tanglewood Stakes, which her trainer, Richard Dean, says will inform his decision about her Sander Lane Gold Cup Day plan. Coming off 5 impressive wins in 2025, including the Guinness, the Derby, and here, the Breeders' Classic last November. Nostradasa, from the barn of new champion trainer Dean, is in a 6-horse field for Saturday's Ocean Hotels Barbados Trophy Race. The 4-year-old filly is in the 1 box for the 5.5 furlong sprint, and her rivals include last month's Season's Greetings handicap winner, number 2 Major Dan, and the other top 3 finishers in that mid-December Season's Greetings sprint, number 4 Brilliant News, and the 5-horse Sir Jimmy. Gold Cup 8th place finisher number 3 Show the Money and number 6 Miss Anya complete the lineup. It was only a matter of time that top Barbadian trainer Saffie Joseph Jr. would open his stakes winning account for 2026, and that he achieved on Saturday at Tampa Bay Downs in the Gasparilla Stakes.
In a 6-horse field for 3-year-old fitters for a $125,000 purse, Saffie's Tessellate was the favourite and a well-placed third on the far turn in the hands of top jockey Edgar Zayas.
3/8 of a mile left to go in the Gasparilla. Gerard's Cross has made every yard. Love Like Lucy now within a length. They got the opening half, 44.64 seconds. Tessellate warming up to the task. She's coming 3 deep. She's within a length and a half of Gerard's Cross as they come to the quarter pole. Here comes Tessellate charging up after the lead. Tessellate suddenly a length and a half in front. Down to the inside, Gerard's Cross, Love Like Lucy. Tessellate floated wide, but still leads him into the stretch. Gerard's Cross toward the inside, still battling. Lady Valor trying to run on from the back is starting to engage with Ridgie inside the final 1/8 of a mile. Tessellate, the work is not done. 5 in a line in behind, but Tessellate's lead is still 3. Lady Valor, Ridgie coming from out of the pack. Tessellate going to do it, though, and win the Gasparilla. She won it by 2.5 in the end.
Saffie's second Gasparilla Stakes win this in 3 years. He scored with Mystic Lake in the 2024 edition. Edgar Zayas in the saddle for that win 2 years ago, and also aboard for Saturday's victory, Saffie's 158th Stakes win in North America. The 4-5 favourite Tessellate follows up her juvenile filly sprint stakes victory last November at Gulfstream Park to score by 2 3/4 lengths in the Gasparilla over the 10-1 bet Lady Valor. The winning time for 7 furlongs, 1:23.58 seconds. Saffie, by the way, finished the 2025 campaign number 7 on the trainers list in all of North America at over $17 million in horses earnings, on the back of his strong showing again at Gulfstream Park in Florida, where he was champion all 3 seasons of the year. Brad Cox finished number 1 on the continent at $28.32 million, ahead of Steve Asmussen and Chad Brown, who both topped $24 million. Saffie with a solid winning rate of 20%. Only 3 trainers in the top 10 with better percentage winning than Saffie, all of them Eclipse Award winners. Brad Cox at 26%, Chad Brown 23%, and Hall of Famer Bob Baffert the best at 30%. Apart from Saffie's stakes win, there was another triumphant Caribbean moment at Tampa Bay Downs this past weekend. Jamaican jockey Richard Mitchell registering a tight victory in Sunday's claiming 7th race. He is wide here in the blue silks, pouncing on the leaders aboard the 6-1 shot Super Tiz.
Final furlong left to go. Super Tiz just in front of Profitability. Battle Warriors now back to 3rd. My Lucky Angel down the outside. Profitability, Super Tiz. Profitability on the inside. Super Tiz on the outside. They drive the wire. Super Tiz.
Mitchell with a good win here by a nose. He's been riding in the USA since 2014 and has tallied 88 wins so far.
Now, almost 20 years ago, jockey Trevor Simpson was awarded an Order of Distinction National Honour in Jamaica for his outstanding contribution to thoroughbred racing. And the veteran rider, now 56 years old, is still winning races in Jamaica, Canada, and the USA.
Last Friday at New York's Aqueduct Racetrack, Simpson uncorked a massive 42-1 upset win in the waiver-claiming fourth race. He is third here, urging his mount to get closer to the lead.
The top two still duke it out, and Dots Dollar starts to put away Master of Arms, who's back to second. Life and Light is ranging up on the outside from third. Just following them, Divine Leader, Christopher Elliott looking for somewhere to go, and Lost in Rome is now taking fifth. Switching to the outside there, Divine Leader, they reach the top of the stretch. Dots Dollar, Master of Arms still going at it. Life and Light stalking and trying to pounce at 42-1. Life and Light is approaching the final 16th, is up by a length and a half. Here comes Lost in Rome with every single stride. A big long shot, but Lost in Rome catching with every stride. Life and Light almost there. Lost in Rome, it's gonna be a photo.
The five-time Jamaica champion Simpson and the blue cap aboard the longest shot in the field in an all-out drive here to repel Canada's 2024 Outstanding Jockey Award winner Saheen Sivachi aboard the 11-1 bet Lost in Rome, squeezing home by a nose, boasting more than 2,000 career wins. Over 1,500 at Caymanas Park in Jamaica and now nearing 600 in the USA and Canada. Simpson advertising real longevity in the sport and does well here to fight off one of Canada's best at the moment, the 27-year-old Sivachi. Trevor Slicer Simpson, whose 172 wins at Caymanas Park in 2002 remains a national record for wins in a year, captures Friday's waiver-claiming fourth race at Aqueduct aboard the 42-1 outsider, Life and Light, paying a whopping $87.84 to win. The winning margin in nose for trainer Edmund Pringle, clocking 112.12 for 6 furlongs.
Our weekly tally now of Caribbean wins in the USA before we go. In the past week, I've counted 18. Among them, the Jamaican trainer Rowan Crichton, who had a win at Gulfstream Park. Barbadian jockey Micah Husbands riding for him. The Jamaican jockey Raji Mirage, who has now surpassed 2,000 career wins, also won at that Florida racetrack. A strong showing at Mahoning Valley in Ohio, where the Barbadian jockey Rocco Boyne had 3 wins, one of them for the Jamaican trainer Jason Acosta as part of a double that Boyne had on Tuesday. And the Jamaican jockey trainer combination of Jason Simpson for Ricardo Bailey also won twice on that Tuesday race card. This is Lance at the Track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Remember to click that subscribe button for this channel and check us out again next week. Daniel Sub-Zero, you know this man, Leron Lee, you know them call him brother. Agent for Radish Roman, Dane Nelson. 3 titles in the last 6 years and 6 titles in the past 13 or 14. So this is a real success story here. I want to ask you something though, brother, because when Dane was here on the winter break and you have Radish, 2 top jockeys and you booking rides for both of them. I mean, I know Dane has a heavier riding weight than Radish, but does that make it easier for you to secure rides for them?
Yeah, man, it's a luxury to have both of them. So, I mean, when I offer Dane Nelson to a trainer and he refuses, then I offer him Roman. So it was an easy job for me. It wasn't hard at all.
And what is the key to your success then, as a jockey's agent?
I think aggression, I think the right approach. Just knowing the game of racing and all those intangibles, you put them together.
Yeah. Big respect. Keep up the good work, brother.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
This is the Lance Whitaker Voice in Motion YouTube channel, home of comprehensive Caribbean horse racing coverage and more. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.